Dr. Cynthia Naw has been experimenting and trying to figure out how to make superhumans. Well, instead of superhumans, she figured out how to make werewolves and accidentally became one herself. Well, luckily she was able to make an antidote, and now she needs to try to recreate that experiment by using you. You have 1 hour to figure out how to unlock the antidote in Escape Room in a Box, the werewolf experiment. So one of the newest crazes out there are escape rooms. You will go to a facility with your friends, you'll get locked into a room, and you have to solve puzzles and solve the mystery to try to figure out how to get out of the room in 1 hour or less. Now these are really fun, but unfortunately they're kind of expensive. And not everybody has the cash to do it, and sometimes it's a time problem because you have to get on a waiting list, you have to schedule the time to go to it, and maybe not everybody is available. So here comes Escape Room in a Box. So what this does is this takes the whole experience of the escape room and brings it into your own home for a lot less expense. So you can have a lot of friends, you can split the cost of this one game, so that way you can definitely try it out and be in the comfort of your own home, do it on a game night, do it at your local game store, just whenever your friends can get together when they normally do. So this one is all about werewolves. So the good Dr. Cynthia Naw has become a werewolf and cured herself already. But now you have been infected with the werewolf virus and will become a werewolf in 1 hour unless you find the cure. But Cynthia Naw isn't super cold-hearted because, well, she's given you the cure inside this jar. The only problem is she's not really that kind because she has decided to lock up the cure, and you need to figure out the combination to be able to get to the cure to save yourself. And you only have 1 hour to do so. So this game is just full of puzzles. There are 19 puzzles inside this box that you'll be doing with your friends, and you will be splitting up and teaming up and trying to figure out how to get all the clues that you need to figure out how to unlock the antidote and save yourself from becoming a werewolf. So this being a consumable game, it is only one play. I do know that when this goes on Kickstarter, they will be selling refill kits along with host scripts. So once you've played through with your friends, you can host the game for another group, and it'll refill some of the consumable items that are in here, give you PDFs of some of the written puzzles and everything. So that way you'll be able to host another game of it with your friends that haven't played the game yet. So that is really, really cool. But you know what? I like to show off the game. I like to show you everything that's in the box and show you how to play. So let me just crack this open and I will show you exactly how to play. And then you got to deal with all three of the locks. Of course, the antidote jar is locked, and that's probably the last one that you're going to be able to get unlocked. But there's also these other two that have locks on them. This skull and crossbone one has another combo lock, and this one just has a regular padlock on it, and you got to figure out where's the key for this one. So that is pretty much everything that's in the box. Now, I will tell you to be careful. When my group was playing, we had everything out, and we're trying to figure out everything, trying to get all the stuff unlocked, and we realized that one of the little transparencies that come in the game that have a weird code on them, and this isn't spoiling anything, so this weird little code here, you don't really know what this does, but we actually dropped this on the floor. And we didn't realize we had dropped it on the floor, and we just couldn't figure out a certain puzzle. Well, once we realized, oh, it's on the floor, it's on the floor, we hurried up and picked it up and were able to complete the puzzle that this had to do with. Now, my group, just so you know, consisted of course, myself, a former high school English teacher, a current high school science teacher, and former ex-military person. So We kind of had the deck stacked for us, but we did complete it in 48 minutes and some odd seconds. We didn't keep track of that much, but 48 minutes was our time, so we did escape the room successfully. There comes a point where you can unlock a hint book, and you can actually also unlock an answer book. We did not use either one of those, but I did go through the answer book afterwards and was looking at how some of the puzzles worked. I'm like, oh, if we just would have figured out that one thing, we would have figured out this other thing a little faster. I know it's vague, it doesn't really make much sense, but you'll understand once you get into the box and you're able to understand what's going on and how the puzzles work. Now, you don't have to worry about needing brute strength. You don't have to worry about needing power tools or advanced knowledge of science or chemistry or anything like that. Everything that you need is inside this box. So you'll be able to find all of your answers. Just crack open this box and make sure you look at everything and use everything. Now, I can't stress that enough. Look at and use everything. Everything has a purpose. There is nothing inside this box that does not have a purpose except for the bubble wrap. So if there's bubble wrap in here, that's just to distract you and cause you to lose time because, werewolves love bubble wrap. Everybody loves bubble wrap. But still, so in the end, you'll be able to crack open the antidote, receive the antidote, and then you will no longer become a werewolf. So my group had a ton of fun with this game. We were yelling and screaming and getting excited about puzzles when we figured out something. We were standing there scratching our heads being like, this doesn't make any sense. What do we have to do? So everybody's throwing in opinions. Everybody's working on puzzles. There was a point where one person was working on a puzzle and somebody would jump in and try to help them a little bit. Another puzzle would come up and they'd jump out of that and they'd do something else. One puzzle came up and it was like, oh, you have to do this one. It's like, oh, I'm good at those. And I ripped it out of their hand and I hurried up and did that puzzle. So it was a lot of fun, a lot of excitement crammed into 1 hour, well, 48 minutes for us. But it was just a really, really fun experience. So please look for Escape Room in a Box on Kickstarter. Link will be down below. I believe it is going live on February 3rd, which is a Wednesday. So definitely look for this game, back this game, and you'll have an awesome and fun experience. I know that if this Kickstarter does well, they'll be doing more in the series. And they said that they might be able to offer discounts if you do send back some of the hardware that is within the box, like some of the jars and the locks and stuff, some of the more expensive bits. And if you do, and this is a good success, we'll be able to give you a pretty good discount on the next box when it comes out. And I'm already in it. I want the next box. I want to know what the next escape room is going to be. So definitely look for this on Kickstarter. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Please do not forget to share, like, subscribe, and help support Cloak and Meeple. Subscribe button's down there. Support link is right over there. Thank you.